Scott Sport Manchester United looking at signing 13 million pound rate PLAs is just like Estupinan. A Lucio replacement is needed at Old Trafford. Manchester United are in the market for a new defender after Lucio injury, with 3 options being considered. 2 of those confirmed options play in the Pro League. One is comparable to Marcelo and Pervis Estupinan. Manchester United are in the market to sign a new defender after news that Lucio could miss months of action rather than weeks. The major injury has left everything high, without a near left back, with our Malaysia also out with his own injury problem. Who could replace Lucio at Manchester United? The Red Devils are thought to be considering 3 options as per Fabrizio Romano. The Italian journalist claims that Mark Cucurella at Chelsea is one possibility on a potential loan deal. However, Scott Sports suggests it is a different Premier League left back who is the subject of United focus before the window closed on Friday evening. They claim on Saturday evening that Tottenham Sergio Reguilon is now an option. The 13 million pound red fullback can leave Spurs before the market shuts, but they face competition from Fulham, who would no doubt be able to offer the player more game time in the long term. How good is Sergio Reguilon? Now 26, the Spaniard has endured a road a few years after trading Spanish football for the Premier League. In the 2019-2020 season, he played a pivotal role in several Europe League runs, but has found consistency rather hard to come by since. He hasn't played 30 league games once after moving to Spurs and was forced to move to Atletico Madrid last term on a loan deal in order to play more regularly. That said, he could only manage 11 La Liga outings in another difficult terms. That said, if any coach can extract the best from Reguilon, they would be unearthing a fine playing wingback. You only need to head back to that Europe League winning season to understand that. Indeed, during that campaign, he was compared, as per Abiref, to former Real Madrid superstar Marcelo and one of the best left back in the Pro League now, Pervis Estupinan. At the time, Estupinan was playing at Osasuna before bursting onto the scene with Brighton a few years later. The term Reguilon ranked inside the best 3% of fullbacks in La Liga for progressive carries and touches in the attacking penalty area, the top 7% for successful take-ons, and the best 8% for shot-creating action. Those metrics paint the picture that no sportsman is an incredible offensive asset on his day one, and that would certainly help to fill the void that Shaw will leave behind while on the treatment table. Estupinan, for comparison, sat inside the best 50% for shot creating action the same season, the top 6% for successful takes-ons, and the best 7% for progressive carries, to illustrate their impressive range of similarities. Of course, the Ecuadorian has been a great deal more impressive in the Pro League after he made his own move to English football, notably registering 10 assists in 44 games to Reguilon's 9 in 67 outings, but the evidence is there that the Spaniard couldn't make his mark in equal manner. He has never really had the ability to extract the best from him at Tottenham. Antonio Conte's style of play, for instance, was too defensive even if he does prefer wing-backs in his system. Ten Hag, however, could be a game changer as far as Reguilon is concerned. It's just whether he sees himself achieving regular minutes once Shaw returns.